During this video, I will give you as much advice as I can about how to position the device for best operation. I say as much advice as because every TV system installation in the land is potentially different. By now you should know at least 5 things. 1. The ad blocker device communicates with the TV ad blocker server via the internet and your Wi-Fi router. 2. The ad blocker device controls your TV via infrared commands. 3. The ad blocker device uses a mains socket and the mains power supply has a 1.8 meter lead on it. 4. You control the ad blocker device with the ad blocker remote, not your TV remote. And 5. You have to be able to see the display on the ad blocker device when setting up and changing options. If you didn't know these 5 things before, you do now. Therefore, the main factors that control the positioning of the ad blocker device are whether the receiver can receive the infrared signal transmitted from the ad blocker device. This may not be as onerous as it appears, as the ad blocker device transmits the infrared signals both forwards and backwards, and the signal will bounce off permanent fixtures. I will now highlight the front transmitter with the laser pointer. The one on the back looks the same, but is at the opposite end of the board. In reality, it may not need to be in line of sight of the TV receiver. If, for instance, you have a glass-fronted unit containing your TV receiver, you could place the ad blocker device on top of the receiver and the glass would reflect the infrared signal to the receiver. If there is a wall nearby, it may well receive the signal once it has bounced off the wall. The best approach is to move the device around and check if it works. There is an inbuilt test function that will aid you in finding a suitable position for the device infrared connection-wise. If you are having difficulties positioning the device, you should view the video named Video Help Testing Set-Top Box Infrared.mp4. This test should make the task of positioning a lot easier if you are having issues. The next factor is, can the Wi-Fi signal be reliably received and transmitted? The Wi-Fi aerial should be orientated vertical for optimum performance. As the ad blocker device can be orientated in 3 different positions, as I am showing you now, always rotate the aerial clockwise to make it vertical when the final position is set. The Wi-Fi signal is affected by the superstructure of your home. The fewer the walls it has to go through, the better, so this may be a consideration. The third factor is being able to view the display and reliably issue commands to the device itself. As I said in the previous section, you can position the display for reading when the device is above, level or below your natural line of sight, so pick whichever suits. The fourth factor is being able to receive infrared commands from the ad blocker remote. The infrared receiver is on the front right of the unit. I am now highlighting this with a laser pen. The infrared receiver is deliberately very sensitive. You can normally operate the device by bouncing the signal off a ceiling or wall. This was done to allow greater flexibility in the positioning of the device. Once again, experimentation is the key, but this is normally the least important factor affecting the device position. The fifth factor is the position of a suitable mains socket. Probably least important factor, as the device can be run on an extension lead. The last factor is really important to most, if not all, electronic devices. Please do not place the device either in direct sunlight or near a direct heat source, as this will affect reliability due to excessive temperature rise. Thank you for taking the time to view this video. We hope that you found the information useful.